Hello world, my name is Lydia Matviyenko. I'm an artist from Ukraine. Today I live in Europe and I sign my artworks as Lydic art. A new artwork was born and I'd like to share it with you to tell you the story about it. Where Are My Roots is the name of the artwork. It's about immigration process and inner feelings connected with it. And it's even more than this, it's about something deeper, about changes in a person's life. We have wars nowadays on this planet and they are the reason of migration waves. Not only wars, but economic situations in different countries. Too, when people are searching for a better life and border opportunities, leaving the place they were born and grew up in. Of course, immigration can be forced by circumstances, or it can be planned. Conscious choice that people make. When it's unplanned, I guess it's more difficult. Here I depicted a state when a person was taken from one environment and replaced or moved to another one. New place, new land, new language, new traditions, mentality. This state can be described as hanging in the air, stuck in nowhere, something between. Not there anymore, but not totally here. Especially in the case of Ukraine, for example. Of course, it's not the only one example, but as it's closer to me, I can talk about it. In the case of Ukraine, when people are in a state of waiting, a large number of people, they have relatives in Ukraine, they moved and they are waiting. When all this will end? When will we be able to return to our previous life? And the point is that changes never ask when to come in. They may not even knock. Because when people, we, human beings, would have a choice, almost for sure we wouldn't choose changes. It's stressful, painful. Why should we choose it logically? So here is a state when a person might feel himself or herself as a tree, taken from its familiar environment and dislocated to a new one. And this person haven't settled in yet, haven't found a place, his own place. It often feels like starting from scratch, from the very beginning. The state of uncertainty, when you can't predict what will be tomorrow, and the unknown is closer than ever. And the main question in all this that person can ask himself, herself is, how do I feel myself in this period of changes in my life? Am I suffering, hiding, not accepting new? Or maybe I am able to find a strength inside of me to be more open-minded, more flexible, trying to let internal changes happen. Moreover, another one good question is, who am I? Not only in the context of nationality, home country, language, But without all of that, without everything that was so familiar, that was the only view, the only picture of the world we knew. Can I find myself beyond all this? Can I discover something new in me? Or even maybe, can I surprise myself? In a good way, I mean. These issues are much deeper than just immigration. Here are existential questions related to the broadening one's worldview. Of course, I do not mean it's easy to change, to adapt, and I also don't talk about losing myself, yourself, in a new culture, changing religion or something, but something new can be born, I guess. Obviously, the answers to these questions will be different for each person, and there are no wrong or right answers. But I think it's good to ask myself, yourself, such questions. By creating this artwork, I ask myself these questions about, and in the same time I invite you to think about these questions. Because I'm in the situation going through changes in my life, and I ask myself, am I able to accept new or not? So that is what this painting about. It wasn't planned like this at the beginning. It was created intuitively. It was born, as I prefer to say, step by step. And as it often happens, I didn't know what this artwork will look like in the end. So it was a surprise for me too. It was made by acrylics, my favorite paints, and covered by varnish. Created in Germany in 2024 and 2025. It's not big, not very big, a small one. 30 to 30 centimeters, and it can be a part of your collection, why not? So feel free to ask the details if you're interested in. I will leave my email in description about this video, or here it is. So have a great time, see you, bye.